Hello friends, this is Abhishek. Welcome back to the AngularJS video tutorials. This is video number 13. Today we're gonna talk about the most important things in AngularJS, that is the services. Okay. Normally there are lots of services provided by the AngularJS inbuilt. Okay. I think there are more than 30 services available. Right. Now, what is the use of services? Okay. Uh, if you if you want to work like something, I'll give you an example. Okay. If you check inside the W3 schools, they have listed the services. Okay, basic services, like location. Okay. Normally without using the AngularJS services, you can also do that particular task in JavaScript, but AngularJS, uh, the framework will work more accurately with their predefined services, or you can say the built-in services. So the AngularJS prefers to use the predefined AngularJS services. For example, the location. What is the location? Use of location, you can get the absolute URL of your current page, right? Just like this, location dot absolute URL, right? And the same way, you can also use the HTTP services to get and post requests, just like our AJAX request in jQuery, right? For like timeout. Okay, it's a predefined services, and the code is also just like the same as we run in jQuery or JavaScript, like intervals, right? You can also create your own services, just like we have created our own custom directives and all that, right? You can also use the services in filter, right? So today we are going to see these kind of services. Okay, we will take a separate video on HTTP service, because this is the most important in any client side technologies like JavaScript, jQuery, AngularJS, NatureTouch. Okay, without this your application will not complete, right? So so we will take it separate in a separate video. So currently we will focus on other services like locations, timeout, and intervals and all that. Okay, so here in our example, what we have done, we have configured the AngularJS tutorials, and here we are going to include the services in our application. Okay, so we have already loaded the scope, and now I want to use the timeout functionality. Okay, so I have included the $timeout and a parameter called timeout. Okay, and here inside my $scope function, I'll create a function click me. Okay, and we will call this function on a button click, and inside that function, what's the problem here? Expected a bracket scope comma. Okay, and inside this I'll set it timeout function, and after 2 seconds would like to show alert after 2 seconds. Okay, and now this function will call on button click. So we need to use a button, value is equals to click me, and ng click, that will be the click me. Okay, now just run this. Oops. Slash dev and slash button. Run this application, and also we will set it click me. Given browser, okay, now I'm clicking on this button, nothing happens. Let's, oops, oh sorry, we have set it the timeout, that it will show you alert after 2 seconds. Okay, or we can say just set it some extra time or more time, so you'll get a clear idea. Control F5 and click. Yes, okay, it will showing after 5 seconds. Okay, this is the simple services provided by AngularJS. Now one more services, that is dollar interval. Okay, so same way we need to include that in mm, controller calling function. One more time we'll create a separate function, intr interval function, and we'll set interval on every 2 seconds. Okay, I want this alert. This is interval calling. Okay, and this function will call on a button called button value is equal to interval ng click interval. Okay, now just control F5 this. We need to set interval. Now click on interval, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Okay, on every 2 seconds this will call, right? And let's talk about the one more service, that is location. Okay, so location, one more time include that in location. Now as soon as user clicks on alert $location dot absolute URL. Okay, and if you don't know what are the predefined functions inside the location, then just print it, the whole object, so we'll get a clear idea. And the get location function will call here br and button ng click get location okay, control F5 and inspect inside a console, just click on get location. Okay, currently I know the method name is abs what is abs url, absolute url, that's why I have written it directly. Okay, but if you don't know the name, then you can find it inside this, you can find it in this object. Okay, let's check it out. This is the function. Okay, this is the absolute URL and this is the URL. You can also call the host, that is the local host, protocol, which port. Okay, all the information is available in this state and everything. Whatever you want, you can find it in this object. Okay, I hope you guys have understood the AngularJS services. Okay, in our next video tutorial we are going to use the HTTP services, and after that we will see how we can create our custom services. Okay, or by using the W3 School you can also try these examples over here as well. Okay, so watch my next video tutorials so you'll get a clear idea about the services, and till then keep learning and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.